Yes, we have this flowers and Svani. Okay, let's do that. Let's hope we can also get some more gold on the way. Maybe there's some smugglers we can smack about. Alright. So, what are we doing? Flowers, Svani agents, kill their mine. Okay, well, let's defact the Pilklad. I think what's relevant. Oh, before we go, let's take a breather. We're very tuckered out. Oh, well. Anyway, this is a silk strider. We took it on the way here. A colossal insect. I don't think they're seen wild. All of them are domesticated. I wonder if someone works as a breeder of these things, because you can't live forever. We are going... Sure, let's go over here. Right, and then we're coming upon Legion Fort, which the Legion and the Empire seems very established in Morrowind. Well, the fact that they could have built all this means that the Legion must have been here for quite some time, right? It's very obvious that why it would be there next to Balmora, right? Vivec. Belgrad. Hmm. Yeah, I need to have the book ready if I'm going to find... If I'm gonna look for constellations. Oh. This is a vibrant place. It's probably find flowers here, right? Wow, it's a very clear depiction of the moons now. Is this stone flower? Very good. And the rest is I've stored back in the major skills. Very good. Also Caldria, I don't know where Caldria was really. Let's see, where was Caldria? Oh. Oh, she didn't give me any direction to Caldria. Only that I should use the teleporter. Okay. That's not very helpful. Well, I guess I'll have to ask a ranger, or I have to ask a scout. Sudan, Pelgiad, Mount Cand, Molag Mar, Ghostgate, Balmora. Ghostgate. Okay. Well, I don't want to go back the way I came, so I'll go around here. Explore more of the map. Get a lay of the land. Let's go. Oh, cave. Let's see what's here. Maybe some smugglers. That would not be. That would be nice. Shield and bow. Okay. Adam armor. Trapped. Huh. That's... Ooh, we do have a probe. Let's go. Okay. Just to be sure. Whoa. Well, I'm glad I did that. Hello? A Nick's Hound. Restore fatigue. Okay. Get your flesh. Hello?
You will suffer
I see.
greatly.
This is also trapped. Excuse me, let me just go. Oh, I need the... Oof! Oh, yeah, she hit pretty hard. I think. I'll be respectable enough to leave some clothes for you. Expensive shirt. Okay. Candle. Okay. See what more we can find. Let's... Probably should get a spell to heal myself. That's probably the next spell I would buy. Oh, look at you. Got him. Yep. What scrolls do I have? Cure disease. Soul trap. Oh, I could soul... Maybe I can soul trap one of these Nick sounds. A worn cavern door.
Now you die.
Yeah, see, the ghost is not very good to hit, actually. I need to get the... I need to think about getting a better summon. Fat loot. Okay. Got a shirt. Kinda nice. Oops. Okay. How's this shirt looking? Skirt. Not really. This? Ooh. Now that's something. Let's see, let's see, let's see. That's cool. The little stars. Oh, that's this look right here. I'm down with this. Come on, yes. Oh, books. It's our favorite things. Ancestors and the Dunmer, the Anthod Anuad, the Anticipations, the Book of Dawn and Dusk. That must be about Asura, right? Dawn and Dusk. Yeah, probably. Okay, 39 Lessons of Vivec. Sermon 16. Ah, don't have any more probes. A fishing pole? Where and why did I get this? Okay. Cruel spark arrow. Very good. Enchanted arrows. Oh, this is what I wanted. An open lock spell scroll. Whatever it is, I'm gonna tank it. What happened? Oh, I think it hurt my armor. I don't know. Okay. But gold. Good. 39 Lessons of Vivec. Should I clear out this place before I start reading? It's probably a big place. 39 Lessons of Vivec. Sermon 16. Right. Increase my axe. Let's see what lesson we can get from Vivec. The Harthon wandered through the morning hold, wrestling with the lessons he had learned. They were slippery in his mind. He could not always keep the words straight, and knew that this was a danger. He wandered to find Vivec, his lord and master, the glory of the image of Veloth, and found him of all places in the temple. There, clockwork shears were taking off Vivec's hair. A beggar king had brought his loom and was making of the hair an incomplete map of adulthood and death. Nerevar said, "Why are you doing this, my lord?" "My lord?" Vivec said, "To make room for the fire." And the Horthor could see that Vivec was out of sorts, though not because of the impending new power to come. The golden warrior poet had been exercising his water face as well, learned from the Draug before he was born. Nerevar said, Is this to keep you from the fire?" Vivec said, "It is so that I may see with truth it and my place here at the altar of Fadholm in the house of false thinking. Serve that I may see beyond my own secrets. The water face cannot lie. It comes from the ocean, which is too busy to think, much less lie. Moving water resembles truth, but it's trembling." Nerevar said, "I'm afraid to become slipshod in my thinking." Vivec said, "Reach heaven by violence then." So to quiet his mind, the Harthor chose from the fight racks an axe. He named it and moved on to the first moon. There, Nerevar was greeted by the Parliament of Craters, who knew him by title and resented his presence, for he was to be a ruling king of Earth, and this was the lunar realm. They shifted around him in a pattern of entrampment. The moon does not recognize crowns or scepters, they said, nor the representatives of kingdoms below. Lion or serpent or mathematician. We are the graves of those that have migrated and become ancient centuries. We seek no quarrels or thrones. Your appearance is decidedly solar, which is to say, a library of stolen ideas. We are neither fear nor sorrow. Our revolution succeeded in the manner that it was written. You are the Horthor and unwelcome here. And so Nerevar carved at the grave ghost until he was out of breath, and their parliament could make no new laws. He said, I am not of the slaves that perish. Of the members of parliament, only a few survived the Harthor's attack. A surviving crater said, Apparition is nothing new. Everything happens of itself. This motif is by no means unassociated with hero myths. You have not acted with the creative impulse. You fall below the weight of destiny. We are graves but not coffins. We know the difference. You have only dug more and supplied no ghost to reside within. Central to your claim is the predominance of frail events. To be judged by the earth is to sit on the throne of wonder why. Damage us more and you will find naught but the absence of our dead. The ending of the words is Almsivi. Almsiv. Well, that is cool. Nerevar talked to Vivec, which is one of the god kings of Morrowind, in company of Amalexia and Sutasil. Um, this is interesting. So this is from the. This tells a story about Horthathur. Horthathur, and but in when he is addressed in the text, he's addressed as Nerevar. Interesting. Uh, Nerevar is not the god king of Morrowind. This is the first time we have heard of. It's the first time we've heard of them. So what was he doing? Yeah, so Nerevar was concerned that he had some lessons, but he was afraid that he will not use it correctly or understand it, or and the words were slippery, right? He wanted to found to ground the knowledge he had gained, or something like that. Veloth was also mentioned in another book. Clockwork shears were taking off Vic's hair. Like a shearing robot? That's interesting. Clockwork shears. So it seems like they were automated shears. That's cool. Exercising his water face. I wonder what that is. Seems to be some sort of spell or something, right? Something that he learned from the Draugr before he was born. When the Draug were born or he was born? Hmm. Oh, right. The Draug. I haven't known about it, but I think that refers to an underwater dwelling creature. So the water phrase is practically something that would be innate to the Draugr. So yeah, he would learn it before he was born. That makes sense. Move beyond my own secrets. Right, so Vivek wanted to use this water phase to see beyond his own secrets. He wanted to see the world without lies, right? Rationale is that the ocean is too busy. The ocean cannot think, and so it cannot lie. So looking at it means that he will see the truth, right? Because where there's thought, there is assumptions, right? And an assumption is always gonna be flawed. It's always going to be quote unquote a lie of what's actually happening. Maybe something like that, right? Slipshod in my thinking, right? Reach the heaven with violence, right? So Nerevar went to the first moon. Well, we have seen 2 moons on the night sky. I wonder which of them is the first one. Interesting. So Nerevar took an axe from an armory and went to one of the moons where he was not received well because the inhabitants or the spirits or the whatever of the moon did not care for Nerevar's and his authority, and didn't seem to care about the land dwellers at all. To be judged by the earth is to sit on a throne of wonder why. And it's also interesting if this actually happened, or if this is something, if this is just a metaphor for something, right? If you can't think, just use violence, said vivec. Interesting. It's interesting that you would. I'm afraid to become slipshod in my thinking. Reach the heaven by violence, then. Using violence to solve your problems. But the problem here is to become slipshod in my thinking. So the question is, reach the heaven by violence? Like, who and what do you have to apply violence to in this case, right? Well, the Nerevar applied violence to was created by the Parliament of Creators. Craters. Yeah, they didn't want him to be on the lunar realm. Shifted around him in a pattern of entrapment. Right, so they actually took a hostile position against Nerevar. He carved at the grave ghost until he was out of breath and the parliament could make no new laws. He said, I am not of the slaves that perish. He wanted to bust up the parliament. No new laws to make, right? We are graves, but not coffins. Right. We are graves, but not coffins. That's interesting. That probably means that, well, sure, you smashed us, but we're not like physical things, we're ideas. Maybe that's something it's trying to get at, right? You've only dug more and supplied, yeah, he smashed. So Nerevar made more graves by smashing the moon or smashing the grave ghosts. But yeah, he smashed away all the ghosts, so now there's only graves. Is Alm CV? What is this word? Alms CV. This word, this we also read from the book When Were You When the Dragon Fell? What's the book called? Yeah. This very much reads like a religious text. I'm gonna take this book with me. Oh, well. I have not really gotten into these books before, and I like that we're already getting a lot of consistent names. Like, I think most of the books I've read had some reference to another book, be it the Daedra or vivec or, yeah, Veloth. Veloth has also been mentioned before. And so has this. CV, Horn Cavern. Oh, truly? You don't have a weapon, dude. I don't know what your plan is. A lantern is probably better than a candle.
This is the end of you, Swit!
did kind of hit the jackpot with this place. We've got a lot of books, a lot of gold. And, ooh, item. Value is pretty valuable. Some bread. A drum. 2 drums. Goreskin drum. Expensive shoes. I'll take those. Oh, fatigue. Okay. Asham, fortify intelligence. That's very good. I think we have explored all this entire cavern. Actually, don't I have a scroll? Yeah, Alm CV. Oh, Alm CV intervention. Ah, right. So that's like temple and faith. I am back. Oh, the temple. Could join the temple. I wonder how old the temple is. It must be a very old institution, right? I think so. Because it's not connected to the Empire. Which, well, yeah, the Empire is also very old. Oh, well. Oh yeah, the bet. Have you been helping Ajia with the bet? Go ahead, I have my own tricks. Even you and Ajia together can't stop me from winning. Okay. Gold can't... Yes, I have the flowers. Anything else? Ceramic bowl? Wow, sure.
Good friend, this is an honor.
I'll go find you a bowl then. I feel like I soon need to get to some other guilds, right? I like Ajira, she's very cool. But I think we're capable of more than just fetching things, right? Like when are we gonna like slay some Daedra or I don't know, find some artifacts, right? The general store is over here. Do you have a ceramic bowl? There it is. Ajira,
Greetings.
I have your bowl.
What exactly do you require of me?
What? Stone reports. Ajira needs your help very badly. Gilbert stole Ajira's support. Oh, that was the trick she was talking about. On the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Ajira knows Gilbert did not leave the major skills, so the reports must be nearby. I have your bowl, by the way. Yeah, I'll get your reports. Okay.
Our sugar is yours. I'm listening. Please go ahead.
Well, they're somewhere in the Mages Guild. Ah, flowers. One interesting thing about being an alchemist is that we can see the properties here. There are other question marks. These, for instance, stone flower petals have 4 effects, and you max those 2 effects to create a potion with that effects. If for instance our alchemy was like 5, like some other stats, we wouldn't even know the first thing about stoneflower petals, but we know that they restore strength. Gold Kent, oh, this might be useful. Gold Kent has yellow flowers and very dark green leaves with sharp spines. Gold Kent and Stoneflower Petal make paste that restores strength. The paste has some bad effects, but they last only a short time. Can gain more magic if you mix Stoneflower Petals with crushed emeralds and water. Willow Flowers? Shield of Frost. With Frost Souls, Ajira made a Shield of Frost. Willow Flowers and Frost Salt. With Grave Dutch and Green Lichens. Ajira made a potion that can cure common diseases. Oh, in the corn shop, Ajira made a potion that can cure paralyzation. Wow, cure paralyzation? That's very good. Ajira thinks Hathor comes from Skyrim because the leaves look like spinal leaves of trees in Skyrim. The flowers are also pink like the Norse people. Okay. When mixed with ruby, it makes very good potions to make you not weigh as much. With a scrap of scamp skin, Ajia make a potion to restore personality. Scamp skin or scamps are lesser Daedra. You probably will run into some of them sooner or later. Ajira works very hard to collect these flowers. So Ajira is not a master alchemist, but she seems to be getting there. Where else can these reports be? Stolen reports? Of course not. Are you suggesting that I would steal something from a fellow guild member? Ah, mushrooms. Lumious Rosa is a toadstool-like mushroom. Mushroom, Varnafel. Your brown spots on top can be poison if not prepared right. Okay, good to know. When mixed with pearl dust, it makes potion a very good potion to breathe underwater. Might take some copies of these notes. Violet carpus is a tall toadstool that glows in the night. Carpinus also is poison if mixed wrongly, like if you mixed with Rusula. Copricnus mixed with scales lets Ajira walk on the water instead of under the water. Much better. Bulgar's bane looks like a brown shelf and grows from trees and sometimes wet rocks. Bongler's bane very bad for you when mixed with almost anything. Very hard to use, but Ajira found Burger's bane and left over crushed pearls makes good dispel potion. Spell. Interesting. Is a good effect. Spells magical effects on you. No bad effects with Ajira skill, but potions taste very bad. Okay. Hyphenia facea looks just like Burgos Bane, confuses Ajira very easily, but Bungler's Bane smells more dry and dusty. Hyphenia facea has little smell, but taste is very moist. Hyphacia, very good mushroom for eating, but too much make Ajira clumsy. Okay. Ajira used Hyphacia to make Nix. Oh, used Hyphacia to make the Nixhound meat more edible. Ajira could smell all enchantments in Ajira's room. Interesting. Can smell enchantments? Ajira works very hard to go all over Bitter Coast and collect all this mushroom. Well, uh, not sure about that one. Here they are. Yes, these are the report Ajira needs. Thank you, Golgiva. Ajira is your friend always. Ajira worked very hard to make these potions for you. Ooh, and now we have some of her potions. Fire Shield, Frost Shield, we know about that one. Lightning Shield and Spell Absorptions. These are extraordinarily good spells. Like, I do not fear any Daedra with these spells on us. That's not true.